There are a lot of people out there who believe that billionaires are the worst kind of people. And, if we're being honest, there's a lot of evidence to back that up. From their grotesque wealth to their shady business practices, it's easy to see why so many people view them as the enemy. But here's the thing. There are no good billionaires. Yes, you read that right. There are no good billionaires. Not one. Not a single one. Why do you ask? Well, for starters, they've built their wealth on the backs of the working class. Whether it's through exploitative labor practices or by rigging the system in their favor, billionaires have ensured that they get rich while the rest of us struggle to make ends meet. And it's not just their wealth that's the problem. It's the fact that they use that wealth to influence our political system and shape public opinion to benefit themselves. They pour millions of dollars into political campaigns, effectively buying our government and ensuring that they remain in power. And the worst part? We're actually paying for their wealth. We subsidize their businesses with tax breaks and other incentives, and we bear the brunt of the social and environmental costs of their activities. We're essentially handing them our hard-earned money on a silver platter, and they're using it to make themselves even richer. But here's the good news. We have the power to change this. We can demand that our government implement policies that benefit the working class, not just the wealthy elite. We can support businesses that prioritize people over profits, and we can vote for politicians who actually represent our interests. So let's take a stand against billionaires and their greed. Let's fight for a fairer and more just society, where everyone has a chance to succeed. Because there are no good billionaires, but there are plenty of good people who can make a difference. In conclusion, while it may seem like billionaires are an unstoppable force, we have the power to challenge their hold on our society. By standing together and speaking out, we can create a world where wealth is more equitably distributed and everyone has a chance to thrive. And that, my friends, is something worth fighting for. Before we continue, click the subscribe button. Of course, it's not all bad news when it comes to billionaires. While they may have gotten rich by exploiting the system, some of them are using their wealth to make a positive impact on the world. For example, there are billionaires who have pledged to give away the majority of their wealth to charity, working to solve some of the world's biggest problems. They're funding initiatives to combat climate change, support education, and improve healthcare for people in need. And there are also those who use their businesses as a force for good, creating jobs and contributing to local economies. They invest in renewable energy, promote fair labor practices, and work to reduce their carbon footprint. It's important to note that not all billionaires fit the stereotype of greedy, selfish individuals. There are those who are using their wealth to make a difference, and it's important to recognize and support their efforts. In the end, it's a mixed bag when it comes to billionaires. While they may have gotten rich by exploiting the system, some of them are using their wealth for good. And as consumers and citizens, it's up to us to support the ones who are making a positive impact and hold others accountable for their actions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more entertaining and educational content on our research.